Hi, it's been a couple of days since I checked in and said hi, so I thought I would give you a little bit of an update on how life is without a narcissist in my life. In a few words, it's fabulous. I feel so strong. I feel spiritually cleansed. I feel in total control of myself and my life again, and I am sincerely happy. I'm trying to think about how long it's been now since I walked away from him, or found the courage to walk away from what didn't work for me anymore. And to be honest with you, I can't quite remember. I'm not sure whether it's 3 weeks, 4 weeks, or possibly even 5 weeks, but whatever it is, it's been fantastic. And I have fully found myself and worked out what it is that I do or what I don't want in my life anymore. So much has happened since I did walk away. If you have been reading any of my other posts or listening to any of my videos, you will notice that I did take a flight. I left Australia. I came into Thailand to have a holiday, as Thailand's always been a second home for me. The day before I was leaving, I learnt that he was here, my ex was here with his girlfriend, and yeah, that made me feel a little bit sick, but knowing that they left on the day that I arrived made me feel better, as this is my backyard and I'm happy not to share it with rubbish like that. Anyway, I've had a good 2 weeks so far. My eyes are a bit red. I don't know why. It must be just the light shining in them, because really they're quite white at the moment, and I'm feeling really healthy, a bit of suntan going on, and it's really, really good. I've been to Singapore for a little while, which was lovely, and I also recently just got back from Pattaya. I spent a couple of days down there. A friend of mine gave me a beautiful apartment to spend a few days in. It was lovely, and I went around and had a look at different areas not far from Pattaya, a few of the private beaches, and I had a really sensational time. I've come back into Bangkok now, and what I am doing now is I'm in the process of looking for an apartment to move into. I have a few agents sort of looking in areas that I want. There's so many apartments. Bangkok is full of condos everywhere, and amazingly it's quite inexpensive to stay here. A few things I have to sort out. I need to sort out my visa, so whether I come back in with a work visa or some kind of visa. So there's so many different visas to explore. Good thing is I'm nearing 50, so soon I'll be able to get a retirement visa, which is exciting, so I'll sort that out. I'm also looking at purchasing an apartment out here, or a condo out here, which is a bit exciting. I found one not far out of Pattaya, which is really lovely, and I've put an offer in on that, so I'll probably hear about that in the next few days. And if that goes ahead, then obviously I'll have my own place, but until then I'll rent something, so that's exciting. I was going to Burma next week, but I've changed my mind because I want to wait and see. I need to look at apartments and all that sort of thing, and then I'm going to go to Malaysia, back into Singapore, before I head back into Melbourne, Australia, to wind up my apartment down there and relocate my babies, which is really sad because I have a beautiful poodle that I love so much. Her name's Lily, and a big fat cat called Cat, so I have to rehouse them until I work out that it is actually Thailand that I want to stay in. So I'm giving myself 6 months here before I go back home again, and if I'm happy in that 6 months, then I'll bring the animals over and they'll reside with me here. It's been really good. It's been really good. I can tell you, if you're still in a place where you're just struggling to let go or move on from a narcissistic relationship, what you really need to do is find that inner strength. That's really hard. Even if you have broken up with them, you know, and is still holding on to those maybes and those questions, and you know, wondering if they're going to come back, and wondering when you're going to get over this pain, and wondering when you're going to forget them, and just wondering about all these things. It's really, really a hard thing to do, but you can do it. And the first step to being able to heal yourself inside is no contact. And you'll see on all my videos, and just about every video you're going to find on YouTube with people that have been involved with narcissist and sociopath relationships, is that no contact is the most important thing to do. And I've spoken of it again, but I'll talk about it again. No contact means no telephone number. Don't even store it in your phone. You don't need it. No email address. Don't store it. You don't need it. No pictures, no photos, no videos, no bits of memorabilia around the house, no t-shirt under the pillow, no holding on to, I don't know, a ring that they bought you, or something that they bought you, or, you know, a note that you wrote for them, or anything that triggers a memory of them. You need to discard it. Don't hold on to old messages, don't hold on to old emails, don't hold on to anything, just discard it all, get rid of it. That's pretty hard to do because you want to hold on to your memories, but one thing you can't get rid of are your memories. So you can get rid of all those little bits and pieces, but your memories will remain, which is fine. You can't just delete whatever is in your head and forget and pretend that what you had never existed, because it existed. What you felt for them was real, and your memories will stay with you maybe forever, you know. Especially if you're in love with them. I'm assuming you're in love with them, because I certainly was in love with Reiki, and my memories, I can't lose my memories. I remember so many things, you know. I remember the touch of his skin. I remember, you know, just little things like that of course I will never be able to delete. I am certain that one day I will be able to replace those feelings when I meet somebody else, or somebody new comes into my life. So those feelings will then be replaced by something else. But while you are trying to heal, you need to learn to let those feelings go and move on from that, because you can't go forward otherwise. It's really important. Just no contact, just delete everything. The other day I was walking down the street in Bangkok, and I walked past a shop that I sent him to go and look at once before. He rides a motorbike, and he likes the crocodile style vests and all that sort of jazz. And there's a store here in Bangkok called Tony Boots. Amazing. They make everything. He makes handbags, wallets, phone covers, boots, bags, clothing, just you name it, vests, everything. And his stuff is, he's probably one of the most famous people in Thailand with all that kind of gear. And I walked past that store, and of course I just had this big flood of memories, and I went through nearly 2 days of just I just kept feeling him, and I just couldn't get him out of my system, and all that sort of stuff. But they're just memories, you know. And I rode past them, and I got over that, and I'm fine now. So I've walked past the store half a dozen times now, and it doesn't bother me at all, because I've got past that, because they're just memories. So those trigger points will always come and go, but those trigger points, you know, I'm stronger each time they come to me now, because I have removed all the other triggers that I can remove, being again photographs, so that's fine. Yeah, it's a good place to be. Just if you're trying to walk away from a narcissist and a narcissistic relationship, just remember, no contact, delete everything. Seriously, I cannot stress more than anything, just delete everything, because you don't want it. It doesn't make you any better, and it's not going to help you go forward. Just delete. I cannot stress enough, just delete. Anyway, I am about to go out and have a lovely Bangkok evening. I have so many friends here in this city, which I feel very fortunate for, and I'm going to go to one of the rooftop bars somewhere tonight and explore and go out and enjoy myself, because it's warm, it's lovely, and I'm a free woman, and I love my life. So if you're struggling, please just sit down, take a deep breath, and just hear my words. No contact. Don't call them. Don't weaken, and you are much, much better than what they made you feel. Just remember that. You are much better than what they made you feel, because what they made you feel was superficial. It was only for a very small amount of time. You know, when they put you down, they put themselves down. When they spoke to you badly, they were speaking of themselves. You know, don't wear any of that, and don't let them make you feel worse than what they are, because that's all it is about for a narcissist. They want you to feel worse than what they feel, because it makes them feel strong. And just remember, you are strong. You are strong. That's why they're leaning on you to keep them up, because if you don't help them get up, who else will? Because they're not strong enough to be the person that they really are. So let it go. Just throw them away, and love yourself. And no contact. Zero contact. And you'll be smiling too in no time, I'm sure. Please, no contact. Delete everything. Delete it, delete, delete. Anyway, I'm going. I will check in again in a few days with my even more tanned face, and yeah, please be happy.